What's going on, you guys? Boss Stands Tall here, and we are back with my WWE 12 Universe. This is a match that I said would happen on Monday Night Raw. I told you guys this match is going to happen. And that was a fallout of last week because after Brodus Clay's victory over Tyson Kidd, he was attacked after the match by Curt Hawkins. And I don't know why, and no one really knows why. He's never wrestled a match before in his entire career. And but this is going to be his first match in my universe mode, and it's going to be one of Brodus Clay's many matches. This is kind of like a feud settler. Brodus Clay wants to get back at Curt Hawkins for attacking him last week. And Brodus Clay, I have to mention this. Brodus Clay is actually going to be involved in a Money in the Bank qualifying match next week. And it's going to be against Dolph Ziggler. So one of those men is going to get into the Money in the Bank at WrestleMania. And I decided to do that because you know, we didn't have a Money in the Bank match at WrestleMania yet. And I wasn't aware because I haven't been watching WWE I didn't watch last year's, I didn't really watch last year at all of WWE, but I wasn't aware if they were still doing Money in the Banks at WrestleMania or just the pay-per-view. And so I wanted to set up a little Money in the Bank match at WrestleMania. So that's what I'm going to do. Other matches, next week is just kind of going to be Money in the Bank night. Next week there's going to be Edge versus Drew McIntyre because Edge did really well in that Chamber match and he's been getting some victories. And I really wanted him to get his opportunity. And Sheamus versus Christian, two guys that we have not seen a lot of in my universe mode. And that's going to be the SmackDown. There's going to be 3 matches for Raw, 3 matches for SmackDown. And the Raw ones are going to be Tyler Rex versus R-Truth. R-Truth, the member of the Elimination Chamber of Raw, and he didn't quite make it, but I'm going to give him another opportunity tonight. Or not tonight, next week on Raw. Against Tyler Rex, who injured Yoshitatsu in his first match in my WWE Universe mode. And the next match will be Mark Henry versus David Otunga. And those are two guys that have been getting some wins lately. David Otunga, former World Tag Team Champ. Mark Henry, he's forget his resume, but you guys know he's been doing really well. And Alex Riley versus Chris Jericho. Now Chris Jericho, he has just not been cutting it lately. He was in the Royal Rumble, ended at number 30. He did not make it. He wrestled Scott Hall, number 1 contender for the World Championship or Attitude Era WWE title. He did not make it. And he was in a battle royal to determine the to face for the Intercontinental Championship, and again he did not make it. So if he doesn't make it this time, then I don't know what that's going to say for Chris Jericho's future. If he cannot beat Alex Riley and get into this Money in the Bank match, that's kind of like his last hope. And another thing I want to mention, excellent main event tonight. It's going to be Batista versus Triple H. Triple H returning to my universe mode to attack Stone Cold Steve Austin. And he's going to be against Batista, who came into my universe mode attacking Wade Barrett. So, going to see how that one plays out. And Brodus Clay looking excellent against Curt Hawkins. Wow, fantastic suplex. And he's been looking really well in this entire night so far. And again, an excellent suplex, or this entire match so far. And I haven't really been commenting on it, but here, I think he's going to hit the G-grip here. Yes, here he goes. G-grip on Curt Hawkins, just taking him out. Is this going to be it? Is this going to be Curt Hawkins' last hurrah? 2, and... oh, Curt Hawkins kicks out. I was about to say, thanks for coming, Curt. You couldn't pull it off. That wouldn't have been Curt's last hurrah. He would have had... that wouldn't have been the last time you saw him. And Curt Hawkins, awesome suplex there. Brodus Clay didn't look like it phased him too much. He got right back up. And Curt Hawkins, yeah, I was gonna say he can't be 100% after the G grip, and that those couple suplexes looks like he's got some injured ribs. Brodus Clay just eating those punches, and Curt Hawkins eats a few of his own. Wow. and some more traded blows. And wow, look at that. Nice, I don't know if you call it a jawbreaker, stunner, rope stunner, whatever you call it. It was a nice move, and it was onto the ropes, and it was onto his jaw, so you know what? Oh, fantastic suplex by Brodus Clay. Wow, has he been taking some lessons from Taz lately? This guy looks amazing with the suplexes. What are they at 4? Alright. I think at 5 the game just automatically makes them run back in. And well, that was a very long second. And wow, Curt Hawkins just back elbow after Brodus Clay's couple slaps, and atomic drop by Curt Hawkins. Brodus Clay just blocks that one, makes Curt eat a shot of his own. And Brodus Clay, he's been looking very nice over the last couple weeks. He just barely lost the Intercontinental title to Kane. Well, he'd never had it, so he just barely lost the match for his Intercontinental title. And what's this gonna be? Oh, look at that, a big splash. Oh, and it looks like he might hit it again. Is he gonna hit the G grip again? Oh! Oh, that was fantastic. Oh, but Curt Hawkins gets up from it after that flying crossbody by Brodus Clay. Curt Hawkins somehow gets up. Oh, Curt Hawkins, this guy's got a lot of heart. To get up from that big move. Oh, this one. Another power move to Curt Hawkins. Yeah, he'd better pin right there. Is this going to be it? 1, 2, and 3. Thanks for coming, Curt Hawkins. Brodus Clay picks up a huge victory. Wow, what a match that was. What a contest. Wow, I could not have been more impressed with that match. That was awesome. Curt Hawkins, it looked like he might have pulled it off a little, or for a little while there, but look at that fantastic suplex slam. But in the end, Brodus Clay, with 2 finishers, plus this son of a bitch right there, big body splash. And here we see, I believe this is it, where we see that destroying crossbody. Oh, they wouldn't even show it. Oh, they kind of showed it. We don't need to watch that. There's been a lot of cutscenes lately. I wonder if something's going to go down. No, I guess not. Alright, you guys, this is a match that happened last week. It was a dark match. I didn't feature it. But now that we're doing the full match cards, I got a little time for this match. These two have had a lot of hate towards each other, it seems. Before the match, Michelle McCool attacking Beth Phoenix. After Beth Phoenix's win, Beth Phoenix attacking Michelle McCool. So you know what? Let's turn the entrances on. Why not? Why the hell not? Oh, I fear this so bad. Fear this dreaded opening here. Never seems to work right. Oh, it actually does this time. I don't even remember the last time I watched the entrances. I did it for a while, and then I just kind of stopped. But the last one I didn't watch the entrance because Curt Hawkins didn't really have an entrance. So, yeah, it's Brodus Clay did, but Curt didn't. I ought to make him an entrance, though. They probably have it. Like, he was featured as a superstar in SmackDown vs. Raw 2009, which is a while ago, but they still have it. But why are we talking about Curt Hawkins? We should be talking about Beth Phoenix and her opponent, Michelle McCool. Wow, it's been a while since I've heard this theme song. You know what I'm going to remember her most from? That period in like 2008. That was around the time when I was most into it. When she was with Chuck Palumbo and he would like abuse her every week. He would like... It was like, I forget what he would do, but it would be like... she would do something and he would start kicking her around in the ring, and then he would be the heel, and then it was something like that. But that's That's what I remember her most from, that period where she used to ride on the back of Palumbo's motorcycle. And then she started being with Layla, and Layla is actually in my universe mode. She doesn't wrestle a lot. She's Undertaker's valet. And Undertaker hasn't wrestled a lot lately, so that's why you don't see her a lot. But she did wrestle Natalya a couple weeks back, and I believe Natalya won. But I don't remember that match too well. But here we go. Beth Phoenix, Michelle McCool. Wow, there's been a lot of slams and throws tonight, and I like that. I like the old school wrestling just like that. Like, that takes talent. You can't just get anybody off the street being able to do that. That actually takes some talent. And some nice shots. See, that most people could do, but like some of that stuff that we were seeing earlier, you know, it takes a lot of talent. That's why I respect superstars and divas so much of the WWE. Like, because I have no idea what it's like to compete in a wrestling ring. I don't do any of that stuff. I've never really been a wrestler. I mean, I've been a backyard wrestler, but I don't know if that counts. It wasn't too big of an organization. We had some matches on YouTube, but I think they all got deleted because they weren't very popular. But yeah, that's about as much wrestling experience as I've had, and being in there, it's tough because you gotta. Some of the guys are gonna help you out by maybe milking the moves a little bit more, selling them, I believe it's called. But some of those guys, they're just kind of sandbagging it in there, and you have to, because if I remember correctly, my finisher was, I forget, I think it was a spear. My finisher as a backyard wrestler was a spear, and there were some guys that just would not cooperate to a spear. Like, you know, the key to taking a spear is to go down right as the guy's hitting you, and like, you don't have to like flop around on the ground afterwards, but just like know when to go down, because there were some superstars in that league that just, when I would spear them, they would just like they didn't really know, and so like I would hit them and then they would go down a couple moments later, or they would go down too early, and it was just like it never really worked out, and I believe that's why we weren't so successful. None of us knew how to wrestle. But enough about my backyard wrestling career. Let's get into this match. And fantastic electric chair drop. Michelle McCool's hair just became completely long. Some really bad hair extensions she's got. Like, I knew they had those, but I didn't know they were that bad. And Beth Phoenix. Oh, what is this gonna be? Oh, looks like a little backbreaker action there. Kind of like a reverse, or not a reverse, kind of like a version of a torture rack. But what was I gonna say? Well, I gotta give you an update on this. Michelle McCool's ribs looking like they're a little bruised. What else should I give you an update on? You know what, I'm just gonna call the match. Knee to the forehead. Michelle McCool, a fantastic shoulder block, just knocking Beth Phoenix out. Or sorry, that was supposed to be reverse, wasn't it? Oh, and a nice fisherman suplex by Beth Phoenix. Beth Phoenix getting her up. What's she gonna do here? Oh, it looks like the glam slam. I think you're supposed to sit that one out, but the game hasn't figured that one out yet because it's been like that for years. 1, 2, and 3. Beth Phoenix getting the win. I just realized something that I've got to mention, but I think I'll mention it in the next match because we don't have enough time to mention it, since, you know, gotta get it out, but I'm gonna get it out when there's a lot of time. But also, fantastic main event tonight. Batista versus Triple H. These guys have never met in my universe mode. This would be Batista's first match and Triple H's first match back from injury. So that's gonna be a good one. You gotta stay tuned for that. Alright, you guys, we are back, and I'm just gonna let you try and make sense of this match right here. These guys are a tag team that I just came up with out of the random because I thought it would be cool. Slater and Gabriel tonight will take on Hacksaw, Jim Duggan, and Vader. And if you're watching this video, anybody, leave in the comments section if you think that this is a good tag team, if you think I did a good job putting these guys together, or if you just completely hate the tag team, which I highly doubt because I love these guys, and I think you guys will too. But we're gonna see if they can pick up the win tonight against Slater and Justin Gabriel. And we've seen these guys before. We saw them. I forget exactly what they did, but these guys for some reason they came out to kind of taunt Stone Cold Steve Austin in a match, or not in a match. These guys and Christian came out to just taunt Stone Cold Steve Austin for some reason. And well, Christian's gonna be in a match with Sheamus next week, so he wasn't in one tonight. But what's going on with this theme? First of all, just take a second. I don't think it's too bad. But they're gonna be in action tonight, and these guys. These are the guys. Vader and Hacksaw Jim Duggan. What a match this is gonna be. I don't know why the lights are green. I think it's because this is Umaga and Armando Estrada's entrance. I wish you could do advanced editing for tag teams, because then I would get rid of this, but you know what, we can't dwell on that right now. Because Vader and Hacksaw Jim Duggan are about to compete, and that is gonna be awesome. Vader, this big monster, and Hacksaw Jim Duggan, the Hall of Famer. Also, if you guys can come up with a good name for this tag team, then I would consider using it. I don't know what's gonna go on here. Alright, oh, okay, it looks like these guys are in good shape as a tag team. Looks like they're really on the same page, and that's good to see. And Hacksaw starting things off with Justin Gabriel here. And nice neck breaker there by very impressive Justin Gabriel. And for some reason I checked my rankings the other day, and oh, it's Hacksaw Jim Duggan gets knocked out to the floor. I checked my rankings the other day, and for some reason Justin Gabriel is #1 contender for the undisputed title. And that's how I know these rankings just aren't very reliable. So that's why I just personally do the rankings myself. Like I decide who really deserves things. And I don't know why Justin Gabriel's getting a chair. Yeah, okay, you throw it down. Hacksaw and Gabriel are gonna hurry to get back into the ring. I don't know if I did Hacksaw's moveset yet. I don't think I did. He was not actually a downloaded call. I just made him off the spot. And I think I did pretty well on it, but oh wow, nice full throttle there. I was talking about Palumbo earlier in this match, and I think he used to use that move, but oh, nice slam again to not Chuck Palumbo. Now I'm just talking about Chuck Palumbo, when he has really no business in anything anymore. But looks like Hacksaw gets out of that submission hold pretty easily, and Hacksaw doesn't look like he's doing so well in there against the younger, faster, stronger Justin Gabriel. And Hacksaw, he's He's a legend, no doubt about that. This guy's been around for a while. He's wrestled Andre the Giant. He's wrestled against some of the greats. And this match is really going to decide if he and Vader are going to continue their careers, or if they just simply kind of have to hang it up because they're not doing so well anymore. And it looks like Justin Gabriel is kicking Hacksaw in the face, just getting him right down. And I wonder if Vader or Heath Slater is going to get in anytime soon. And looks like Justin Gabriel's like, I hear you, boss. I'll get him in right now. And Heath Slater gets in there against Hacksaw Jim Duggan. That was a nice elbow drop right there. And again, ranking system completely wrong. For some reason, I have no idea why. It has Santino Marella and Vladimir Kozlov in the top 3 for tag team titles, and I don't know why they lost their first match. But they're obviously not going to get an opportunity anytime soon. I was about to mention it last week. Oh, and is Vader going to get in here? Yes, Vader gets tagged in. As I was about to say in the last match, we have 3 matches that we know for sure are going to happen at WrestleMania. Kelly versus Karma for the Divas Championship. That one's going to be a serious contest. Book Dust versus the Road Warriors. And that one's just going to be a really awesome match. And what's Heath Slater doing in there against Hacksaw? It's not Hacksaw's turn to be in there. It's Vader's time. Wow, I love how well that one worked. But anyways, Book Dust versus Road Warriors for the Tag Team Championship. That match came about after Book Dust won that Tag Team Battle Royal last week. Both members of Book Dust actually won. Booker T and Goldust were the winners. Neither of them got eliminated. And CM Punk versus Scott Hall for the Attitude Era Championship. So far, all title matches. And I will probably add some stipulations to those. But for now, I can't really think of any. I love how professional I am at that. But those are the matches that we know for sure. We still don't know who Wade Barrett's going to defend that United. What am I saying anymore? Get it together, boss. What I was going to say was we don't really know who Wade Barrett's going to defend that undisputed title against. That hasn't really been defined yet. Like, we know Scott Hall won the Royal Rumble, so he gets to face CM Punk. But we don't really know who's got Wade Barrett in mind. Could possibly be one of these superstars tonight in the match, Batista versus Triple H. Triple H, former title holder, former undisputed champ. No, not undisputed champion. He's a former Attitude Era world champ. He came to SmackDown a couple weeks ago. I don't know if it was last week or a couple weeks back, but he came, he saw, and he hit Stone Cold Steve Austin right in the head with a chair after he chased someone out of the ring. I forget who it was. Chased someone out of the ring, and then he attacked Stone Cold Steve Austin. So we don't know if he's got problems with Stone Cold yet, or if Stone Cold will get involved in the match, or what's going to happen. But either way, it is going to be an awesome match. Batista versus Triple H. And wow, Justin Gabriel, oh, that full throttle again as Heath Slater just goes for Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And Vader's getting pinned now. 1. Oh, and Vader kicks out at 1. That was no surprise. And wow, nice kick to the back. And Hacksaw gets back up there. And Vader's still in better shape than Hacksaw, I have to say. So I think it's wise that he's not getting him involved. Hacksaw, he really got beat down earlier in this match by both those men. And it looks like Vader is getting the same treatment, but Justin Gabriel, Heath Slater, they're being very impressive. They had a loss a few weeks back. Oh, I wouldn't tag in Hacksaw if I were you. Alright, well that was a little worse. Oh, Hacksaw trying to get those shots in, but not really very successful in that. I was going to say, Slater and Gabriel lost to the tag champs a couple weeks back. And they really want to get retribution for that. They want to get this win against this new tag team that I've made up, Vader and Hacksaw. Don't seem like they're working too well because they're losing to one of the not as talented tag teams on SmackDown. I set up this match because I wanted to see if these guys can hold their own against Vader and Hacksaw, and I wanted to give them a first match that was just easy enough that they could possibly do it, and that would just be easy enough for the other guys to possibly do it. I don't know if that makes sense. Slater and Justin Gabriel needed to prove themselves. Hacksaw and Vader, they needed to have a strong opening. So either way, these guys had something to benefit from. And Hacksaw, nice elbow drop onto Slater's back. This match over 10 minutes 30 seconds. Still not as long as Booker T's appearance in the Royal Rumble. I don't know if I mentioned this. I think I did. Booker T had a very impressive 11 minutes and 30 something seconds. I don't have the sheet with me where I recorded all that. But that is, considering the rate in which superstars are entering and being eliminated, that is a serious number. And Stone Cold actually set the record with 17 minutes, and that is even more impressive. And wow, Justin Gabriel Hurricanrana. Could this be it? Oh, and Vader kicks out. Wow, Vader's got some heart. He's not even phased yet. Look at him. He's still able to move around that ring. And unlike some of these other guys out here, like Hacksaw, not doing so well. His health isn't so great anymore because of all the abuse he's taken. And that's understandable. Hacksaw isn't exactly in his prime. He can't go as long as some of these other guys. Oh, and Vader, it looks like he's gonna hit my favorite move ever. Oh, and Justin Gabriel just screws it up with the DDT. And Justin Gabriel looks like he's finally starting to feel those injured ribs. Seems like in every match somebody's got injured ribs in my universe mode. And Vader, back at the Royal Rumble when he did enter, and he didn't pull a very impressive number. I believe it was 1:25, 1 minute 25 seconds. And I said that I did want to book him more because he was a very interesting superstar, and I liked to watch him out there wrestle. And so you know what? This is my opportunity now that we got this full match card. And 1, 2, oh, and Slater kicks out at 1. This is still not the longest match ever. Believe it or not, there have been longer matches. I forget what the longest one was. It was something. Oh yeah, Alberto Del Rio, Brodus Clay. That was the longest. It was around 15 minutes. And this one is 12:52. That's what it says on my recording device here. Justin Gabriel going for that I don't know what it's called, back guard. Oh, nice shooting star press. I don't know what he's gonna set up for here, but and Eye of the Hurricane. I don't know what else to call it. That's what I'm calling it. And what's going on here? Oh, looks like Slater was trying to go. Looks like he was gonna try and stop Hacksaw, but Hacksaw wasn't coming in. Now Vader's capitalizing with those clotheslines. This is in contender for the longest match. Oh, and looks like all these men are starting to feel the effect. Excuse me. Justin Gabriel just dropping Vader on that mat. I don't know what's gonna happen, but oh, shooting star press again, very impressive. And it looks like he's gonna go for the pin here. 1, 2. And Hacksaw breaks it up. And Justin Gabriel getting pounded by Hacksaw and Vader now. Oh, what's this gonna be? Oh, fantastic choke slam by Vader. Oh no, he's gonna get him up. He's getting ready for this. My favorite move in the history of ever. The Vader bomb. Is it gonna happen? Yes, Vader bomb. Right, similar to the jackknife, right down into the apron. Could Vader and Hacksaw pull this one off? 1, 2, and it gets broken up by Slater. Vader just takes him down. This match is almost at the 15-minute mark. And yes, it has just reached the 15-minute mark. This match. Well, actually, counting the entrances, it's not 15 minutes. Counting the entrances, it's probably around 14. Because the entrances are... yeah. So, I don't know, I'll time it later. Once I have the time. I'm not doing anything Tuesdays through Thursdays, so why not? Got no plans, not like I'm uploading anything. I feel like this is a better schedule for me. Oh, headbutt by Vader. He's taking him right out. It looks like he's gonna pin off of that. Why not? 2 and 3. Vader and Hacksaw Jim Duggan picking up the win. Yes, I'm thrilled for these guys. I would have been thrilled for either of them because, you know, I wanted to see Hacksaw and Vader pull it off, but they struggled in this match. I don't know how well they're going to do against other opponents. I have to say I really do not see a title run in their future. I'm sorry to say that, but these guys have got to work better as a team and just wrestle. They got to wrestle better if they're gonna go anywhere in the tag team division. But I will give them a few more matches, see if they're worthy. And look at that, Hacksaw Jim Duggan just celebrating his victory, and Vader. And now we got that fantastic main event for you guys. Alright, you guys, this is the moment we have all been waiting for. Batista, Triple H. This match, we're just gonna get right into it. Batista attacked Wade Barrett a couple weeks back. He blindsided him for a while. We didn't know it was Wade Barrett doing it, but while Wade Barrett was asking for the attacker to show himself, Batista, he definitely showed himself by attacking Wade Barrett once again. And gonna see how this match between Batista and Triple H plays out. I don't know, I didn't have a transition for that one. Maybe Wade Barrett's gonna get involved, maybe not. And wow, Batista, it has been a while since I've heard his theme too. Been a very long while. I wish Batista would come back. WWE is nothing without him. Batista's always been one of my top wrestlers. I know I'm gonna sound like a 5-year-old when I say that, but I love Batista. I loved how dominant he was. Then again, my love for William Regal kind of makes up for that whole 5-year-old thing with Batista. Yeah, William Regal, Batista, two of my top wrestlers. And both of them, I'm sorry to say, I am very sad to say that aren't really active in the WWE anymore. William Regal, I believe, is commentary for NXT, even though I don't watch NXT a lot. And Batista's in Strikeforce, so but for now, Batista is in my universe mode. And a win for him tonight could take him really far. And Triple H, this guy, I don't know why he's being booed. Wow, I do not know why he's being booed. This is shocking. But for some reason he's being booed. He's very, very oily, greased up there. But anyways, Triple H, this is his first match back from injury. Oh, I do know why he's being booed, because he attacked Stone Cold. That's why. Yeah, but it was his first match back after being injured at the Royal Rumble at the hands of John Cena. On Triple H, we know that he was a former WWE Attitude Era champ, and his title was taken from him by John Cena. And since then, he's been out from injury. But now we're gonna see if he can If he can prove himself against WWE, what am I saying? I was about to say he could prove himself against WWE. Maybe I meant to say in the WWE against Batista. And wow, it's been a while since I've seen Triple H's entrance in this universe mode, especially on SmackDown. Now it looks like he has joined the SmackDown brand after he used to compete for Raw. Well, the graphics have certainly gotten better since those old WWE games when they used to just look like a lot of pixels just going up into the air after that. Triple H, he is just pumped. He's pumped after returning last week, a couple weeks back, I don't know. I should really write a script for my commentary. That'd be too much work, so I'm not going to do it. And it looks like the crowd's on Batista's side here tonight, even though Batista attacked their world champion. But nobody really likes Wade Barrett, so it's fine. Oh, and starting it off with just a fantastic big boot, and Batista attacking Triple H here. Triple H throwing Batista into the corner. Oh, and it just gets reversed on him. And since I have nothing to promote or talk about or plug, I'm just going to talk about this match. I purposely got it all out in the first couple matches just so that I could have some time to just talk about this match. And fantastic Texas pile driver. That move is not used enough anymore. And fantastic DDT to Batista here. And Triple H is backing up a little bit. Now these guys are in a collar and elbow. Who's going to benefit? Looks like Triple H does. And now it looks like Batista does, just kicking Triple H in the quad. Batista spins him around. And fantastic power slam there. And Batista's really looking good so far, but it's been very back and forth as you can see right now. Batista, Triple H, Batista. What is going to happen in this? As Batista just hits a fantastic spine buster. And now he's just putting those punches into Triple H's jaw. And these guys both have something to prove. Batista has to prove that he can hang with the big dogs, and Triple H has to prove that, you know, he's still the game. He's still world championship or world champion material. He was the first ever Attitude Era champ, and he didn't hold that title for very long, I have to say. But and he didn't get a lot of opportunities to wrestle again afterwards. He might have been in the chamber match if he hadn't been injured, but unfortunately he was injured. And Triple H, nice abdominal stretch right now with Batista. Batista fighting out of that quite well, or quite easily. And this has proven to be an excellent back and forth matchup, but it doesn't look like it's going to go on for very long because these guys are just destroying each other. Particularly looks like, I can't even say particularly. Particularly looks like Batista's got the upper hand here. He just looks like he's doing really well against Triple H. Triple H, I must say, while he was a champion, he didn't exactly prove himself worthy. He was 0-2 in his WWE career. He lost to R-Truth and John Cena. And that's not very good for his momentum. But because while he was a champ, he did not act like a champ. Like John Cena, while he was champ, he acted like a champ. He was undefeated until his chamber loss. But also I have to say Kane also acts like a champ. Kane is just, he defends everyone, or everyone that I throw at him to face. He's just like, he's beating William Regal, Mark Henry, Brodus Clay. He just cannot lose. No one can take him out. He was the first ever Intercontinental Champ, and he has held it for the longest period of time, aside from Kelly with the Divas title. And Kane, unfortunately, he will not wrestle again until WrestleMania when he defends his Intercontinental title against an opponent that I have not chosen yet. It's going to be someone good. It's going to be someone that I think can beat Kane, because Kane really needs to get taken off his pedestal. And right now Batista is putting that elbow to Triple H's bicep, or actually it was a tricep or shoulder. And now Triple H has got the upper hand. He's right now attacking Batista on the floor, and Batista just pushes him off, and now he's just returning those shots right to Triple H's jaw. And what's he gonna do here? He's in the Tree of Woe position here. And oh, now he's just pushing on the left side of his face there. And what's it gonna be? Oh, it looks like a spine buster by Batista, but Triple H, he's got his comeback. Oh, it looks like Batista reverses the comeback. Is Triple H gonna hit it though? Oh yes, he's got his comeback. Triple H, comeback. Triple H's got it. And fantastic knee, I believe. I don't know what it's called. But now Batista just kind of catches him before he can hit that pedigree that I believe he was going for. Triple H, I don't even know how much longer he can take this kind of abuse. Oh, but it looks like he won't have to for much longer. And it looks like nice pedigree by Triple H to Batista. Triple H, is he going to do it? 1, 2. Oh, and Batista kicks out. This is not Batista's time to go down yet. Now it looks like that pedigree just might have injured his head. Oh, Batista, is he going to do it? Oh, fantastic suplex drop. And Batista just putting some shots into Triple H's regions, various regions, chest and jaw. This match has been awesome so far. Is it going to end here? 1, 2. Triple H kicks out at 2. These guys so back and forth. This is a match that I would not mind seeing going on a little bit longer. This could break the record for... Oh, it looks like Triple H is going to hit another pedigree here. Is this one going to put him away this time? Nice pedigree to Batista, just sending him out. Triple H, is he going to do it? 1, 2, 3. It is good to be back for Triple H because he picks up the victory against the worthy opponent Batista tonight. Wow, what a match that was. What a contest. That match could have gone either way. Batista, he had a spine buster on Triple H. Triple H came back with 2 pedigrees, second one putting Batista on the map for that 3 seconds. And wow, what a match, what a contest, what a universe mode, what a boss stands tall universe mode. Hell yeah, Triple H getting the victory. I have a feeling this is going to be a good year for Triple H. He might even get his title back, or a new one. He's on SmackDown, he might even capture Undisputed Gold. Something gonna go down. Oh, it looks like something's gonna go down here. What's gonna happen? What? Shawn Michaels! What is this? Shawn Michaels! No way, the Heartbreak Kid is in my universe mode. Oh my god. What a night. The return of both Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Wow. Wow, what a night. Alright, you guys, that's it for me. The boss stands tall is out.